Town Moderator John Leone made it clear from the very beginning of special town meeting that discussion about the zoning recodification would be civil and based on fact.
This is mostly about zoning tonight, so we're going to focus on that until we get through with that. But during their presentations, let's keep our remarks strictly about the substance of the articles. Let's not talk about any how we interpret how some town official may or may not be interpreting a zoning bylaw or not. We're not getting into that. We're going to strictly talk about the articles and the amendments to those articles. And we're not going to get into any ad hominem attacks or anything of that nature. And if you do, I'm not going to let that go forward. Mr. Bennell?
Andrew Bennell, chairman of the Arlington Redevelopment Board, began discussion with a 20-minute presentation, pointing out the flaws of the current zoning bylaws and the benefits of recodification. That was followed by almost 2 hours of discussion and proposed amendments before they were ready to take a vote.
Now we have before us the main vote of the ARB is contained in their report, and as amended by all of those amendments, this requires a 2/3 vote. So as soon as we're ready, we're going to take a vote on Article 2 as amended. If you're in favor of Article 2 as amended, please press 1 for yes, 2 for no. $148 in the affirmative, 35 in the negative. The vote passes. That terminates Article 2 and brings us to Article number 3.
Last year, you'll recall that we passed some new provisions within the noise abatement bylaw to regulate residential construction, open excavation, and demolition activity. Our report refers to a previously non-ripe ambiguity, which I would call an unintended consequence of our action, in that we inadvertently extended the hours and restrictions to work on public and private ways by utilities and by the Department of Public Works. This had the unintended consequence of actually shrinking the hours of work that are allowed. Any of you that have had road work being done outside your homes, I think you may agree that a shortening of those hours means that the crews will be outside your home for longer in order to maximize the ability to actually get this type of work done in the short season. The board is respectfully requesting your support of the proposed vote, which would allow non-emergency work to be performed outside the hours that are listed for work on private property with the permission of the town manager.
Articles 4 and 5 both dealt with the Parking Benefits District. Article 4 sought the endorsement of town meeting members for any expenditures. And in Article 5, town meeting members voted on the expenditures put before them. The final article at special town meeting was a funding request for the addition to Hardy Elementary School.
When the Finance Committee report was written, we didn't have a number, and since then the Permanent Town Building Committee and the Capital Planning Committee have met, and they've recommended $1.3 million in both parts of that article.
Okay, so this is a bonding issue, so it requires 2/3 vote. All in favor of the recommended vote, please press 1 for yes, 2 for no. 170 in the affirmative, 5 in the negative.
I move the town meeting be dissolved.
All in favor of the dissolution of town meeting, please say yes. Yes. All opposed? Town meeting is so dissolved. Thank you all very much. We had a good evening.